Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Ken, and in my hand I have the brand new LG Google Nexus 5. This device came out on October 31st, 2013. I know I'm a bit late on getting my hands on this device, but as cliche as it sounds, better late than never. So when you first turn this on, it's going to update to the latest Android 4.4 KitKat. In the meantime of updating, let's take a look at the button layouts of this device. So I did pick up the white version, and on the right side you will find the SIM card slot and also the power button. On the left side you will find the volume switches, and since this is the white version, you will find a glossy finish on the edges, which can attract some fingerprints, as you can see. Down here at the bottom you'll find the stereo speakers and also the micro USB port for charging and syncing, and on the top you will find the headphone jack and the microphone. Right above the screen you will find, of course, the earpiece, and this is a white earpiece. So this is a way to distinguish between if you have a white or a black Nexus 5 by looking at the front display. Below the screen you will not find any buttons or capacitive touch buttons because this is a Nexus device, meaning that this has built-in software buttons. This has a polycarbonate finish with a really nice matte finish, so it does give you a small amount of grip when you hold on to this device. On the back you'll also find an 8 megapixel camera, which as you can see protrudes out a little bit, which isn't going to matter in my opinion. Comparing this to the Nokia Lumia 1020, which has a huge camera hump at the back, this is pretty much nothing. So you can still lay your Nexus 5 flat on the table. Alright, now let's move on to some performance tests. As you can see, this is running on Android 4.4 KitKat, and it's buttery smooth just like Android 4.3, 4.2, and 4.1. Let's go ahead and run the Geekbench 3 benchmark. This does have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 2.3 GHz processor with 2 GB of RAM. The results of the Geekbench 3 benchmark test was that this has a 759 single-core score and a 2073 multi-core score. So this is very comparable to most other high-end smartphones such as the HTC One, iPhone 5s, even the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. And considering that the Nexus 5 is just over $300, so it's a lot cheaper than all the other high-end smartphones out there. So right now I'm running the Antutu benchmark test, which also tests out the CPU, GPU, and some of the graphics performance. And as you can see, this has a pretty high score, just below some of the high-end smartphones out right now. But again, considering that this is a really inexpensive, affordable priced smartphone that you can buy in the Google Play Store. So of course you are able to play high intense graphic games or simple games or any games in between, such as Temple Run 2. The screen resolution of this device is also very impressive. This has a 4.95-inch display, 1920 by 1080, coming in at 445 pixels per inch density. So this concludes my video. If you enjoyed this, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I will be doing a lot of videos regarding the Nexus 5, including my full review, a bunch of comparison videos, and a lot more. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.